In the last reading I did, the Ace of Pentacles came up. And it is a similar sort of vibe that is around this reading that I'm doing right now. It literally feels to me that Spirit is about to hand you something big, connected to your money, your wealth, your health, your abundance. You are literally manifesting big things. And Spirit wants you to know that it is time. But even though it's time, the question is to you, are you ready? What we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies that are going to be coming up, because what I'm seeing in my third eye is you see repeating numbers, you see synchronicities. They're bugging you because they're everywhere. And sometimes you're like really happy to be seeing those numbers. But sometimes you're like, what is the purpose? What is the point of me seeing the numbers, but nothing is truly changing? Well, what I am being shown for you and what I'm being told to tell you is that Spirit, okay, divine energies, ancestors are literally like, here you go. Okay, they're like giving it to you. And you are in that mode of saying to yourself, I am ready, I am ready. And they're asking you, are you ready though? If you are ready, if you think you're ready, comment the Ace of Pentacles in the comment section below. Comment right now before we get to the story that your guardian angels are wanting you to receive right now, connected to the opening of this golden new era that you have the opportunity to enter into. So what I'm currently seeing right now with the vibes of the Ace of Pentacles is that whenever you're seeing repeating numbers, what your ancestors are wanting you to take away from this reading is that the moment you see those numbers, the universe, Spirit, God, call it whatever it is that you're wanting to call it, it is taking a snapshot of your thoughts. When you see that number, Spirit is like, ka-chik. And Spirit looks around to see, what are you currently thinking? What is the energies around you? What is the vibe? You say that you're ready, but what are you feeling and thinking vibrationally? So your vibe and your energy is what confirms to Spirit, to Source, to say, yes, open up the door. You are truly ready to receive. So it is not an energy of you having to constantly be guarding your thoughts. No. Because remember, it is more about your vibration, the vibration that is currently around you. Is it a vibration where you're feeling tired, exhausted, and you're just like, I am ready to give up. I've been trying to manifest and it's not working. Or do you have the vibration of knowing that everything is growing in the background, knowing that your guardian angels behind the scenes, they're doing the work to bring in this blessing, to bring in this windfall, to bring in this jackpot. But when you receive, are you ready to grow it? Are you ready to multiply it? Are you ready to make it big, big? Because you've waited this for a long time. So let's have a look to see what our oracle cards have to say and what else your guardian angels are wanting to bring to your attention. But the takeaway so far from this reading is that when you are seeing synchronicities and repeating numbers, just remember, what were you thinking? What is the resting, phase of your thoughts? When you are just on autopilot, what is the background noise that is going on in your mind? Is it that I am sick and tired of being in this country? I'm sick and tired of being in this job. I'm sick and tired of being in this relationship. Where is my money coming in? Is that the energy around you? If that is the energy, then you are not ready yet. Because remember, with our feelings, with the energies that we're emanating, the majority of the time is what attracts the experience that comes in to our lives. So this is confirmation right now that there is a major breakthrough that is going to be coming in, maybe through your career. Maybe a debt is just being forgiven, wiped out. Maybe you've got student debts and you're just receiving a letter saying that, you know what, we're pardoning this debt. Forget about it. Maybe there's just been something that you've been going through for a long time, a court settlement, a situation connected to your finances that has been going on for a long time. Spirit is saying that it is at that point where you are receiving that debt being wiped off, or where you are receiving blessings coming in. Finally, that settlement comes in and you are jumping for joy. You're celebrating. Finally, a windfall comes in, a golden opportunity, a career breakthrough. You win the lottery and you are just celebrating. But remember to ask yourself, what is the baseline of my thoughts? What is the baseline of my energy on a day-to-day basis? Yes, you can be sick and tired of being sick and tired, but then nothing changes. You get stuck in that repeating loop, in that repeating energy, in that repeating cycle. You cannot receive what you're wishing for, praying for, what you're manifesting when you're in that cycle, because the energies don't match. Even if you do receive, you find ways of sabotaging it. You find ways of losing it. So this is why Spirit is saying, get ready, because there are major blessings that are unfolding, that are coming towards you right now. So let's get some oracle cards and let's start off this reading. Love that message for you. Completely in agreement with what I've already been saying. Both of the energies that are here, completely in agreement with what we have already been talking about. So, like I said, maybe, okay, you've got some old debts, you've got some old situations that are just not getting resolved. And Spirit is asking you to change your energy around that situation. Because by you changing your energy around that situation, you're going to start seeing solutions coming in, okay? You're going to start seeing yourself thinking in a different way. And suddenly you're able to figure things out. Suddenly you receive the winning lottery numbers as if they came from Spirit. Maybe you dream about them. So we spoke about asking yourself, what is the baseline of my thoughts? What is the baseline of the energy around me? And I love that your guardian angels are strong in this reading, right? I want you to take the moment to say thank you to your guardian angels. Comment it in the comment section below, because this is the purpose of this reading, for them to speak through me, for them to use me as a mouthpiece, a vessel to deliver the messages that you need at this moment in time. And so we spoke about what is the current energies around you, what is the baseline, and they're asking you to start listening often, okay, to motivational videos, speeches, podcasts, anything that lifts up the energies, anything that lifts up your vibration and puts you in the energy of, I don't care what is happening right now. I know that life can change, boom, just like that. A miracle can come in just like that. And then as you're listening to those high vibrational energies, as you are intentional about what you are feeding your mind, because through what you're feeding your mind, it is equally feeding your soul. So as you're intentional, as you're mindful, things start to change. And this is when suddenly solutions come in, opportunities come in, and suddenly life feels completely magical. Let's get a tarot card on the table and let's see what else, if anything else, your guardian angels are wanting you to receive. Okay, so, okay, we have one card, 5 of Cups, definitely an energy of, okay, of needing, okay, the past to be the past. Definitely an energy of being mindful of your emotions. There's something emotional that is getting in the way of you getting to the Queen of Wands, getting to your manifestation, getting to your upgrade, getting to your wealth, getting to your golden new era that we spoke about. So Spirit is saying, what is it? Okay? Don't run away from it, because running away from it just keeps it in your body, in your soul. But facing it, accepting it, coming to peace with it, because this is what the cups are all about. The things that we hold in our hearts, the things that don't give us peace, that we're still moaning, that we're still crying about, that we still haven't given space to be felt and then to be released. So taking time to feel whatever needs to be felt. And by doing this, this is when you're activating what you're going to activate the blessings. Remember, solutions and opportunities will start coming in. Opportunities will appear when you start focusing on the solution rather than on the loss. When you focus on the solution, suddenly you see that the blessings are there all along. When you start feeding your mind motivational videos, messages, things that inspire you, suddenly you move from the energy of the Five of Cups, where nothing works out for you, where nothing grows for you, where you're always losing all the time. You move from that energy and you elevate yourself to, I don't care what is happening around me. Okay? I don't care if my life, I'm going through a turbulent situation, because I now understand that through my emotions, I keep on recreating losses. Through my emotions, I don't care whether I'm going through a turbulent situation. I accept that miracles can happen at any moment. So through you accepting that, you shift your energies completely. Now you're vibing with the energies of the King of Cups, not caring what is happening, because you know that you're sailing through a current situation because you helped create it through your thoughts and through your feelings. And when you're like coming to peace with that, you're like, all right, it is what it is. Now let's sail through the situation, because a peaceful new chapter is on the horizon. And the peaceful new chapter brings opportunities and solutions. And through that, not only do you become the King of Cups, the king's about taking action, you become the person who's inspired to take action rather than the person who is focused on the loss from the past. And as you get inspired to take action, you start moving and sailing towards your golden new chapter that is right there. You can see on the horizon the golden, new energies are emanating from the Queen of Wands. And you sail towards that. And as you arrive, you enter into this divine feminine energy, where now you are able to be at peace, finally accepting that you're the one who's holding that magic wand in your hand. And you start visualizing, scripting, writing the life that you are wanting, listening to what motivates you often, And because of that, the energies and the vibration around you is now that of a creator. You are the magician, and you accept being the magician. And as you do, you are now able to create, to manifest, and you now move with an energy of spiritual maturity, able to navigate difficult and challenging situations, but not allowing them to capsize you emotionally, because life will do what life does. And you keep sailing anyway. And you keep winning anyway. So this is the message that your guardian angels and your spirit guides wanted you to receive. I want you to comment the sunflower emoji in the comment section below, because these are seeds of potential. Now in this energy, in this era, you've got opportunities after opportunities after opportunities, and life feels amazing. And there you have it.